Homeschooling is just another way I've chosen to teach you guys character. Homeschooling is just another way I've chosen to teach you guys character. And now I realize that homeschooling is just another way that is teaching me character. So there's that. Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Danielle. So good to have you here. I have 7 children ranging from 15 to 14 months, so there's a lot. I'm sharing it with you because it has been meaningful and wonderful in my own homeschool journey and honestly in my self-development as a homeschool mom. The reason I didn't do this channel for so long was because I feel that sharing my life is just too much reality. If you have young children, you have screaming. You are having temper tantrums. You are dealing with attitudes. If you have teenagers, you're probably dealing with hormones and emotions and the irrational. Bringing you my journey and letting you see that I don't always have everything put together before I start it. I'm not always completely organized before I'm gung-ho to go. And there's something a little bit embarrassing in that I'm trying to embrace it in the sense that this is what it is, and I still am able to do this, and we are able to really grow and benefit from it. It's real life, guys. This is real life. Well, let me show you. This is my morning basket mom binder. It's falling apart. I started this really organized about, 8 years ago when I started doing basket time. It's all sticky from being probably my coffee being spilt on it during basket time. And it was perfectly organized in sheets, and laminated and everything in the beginning. And now I've just shoved everything that I want to get to in it over the years. And so now it's like, it's not beautifully organized. But when I see this, I feel excited. I'm going to share with you 2 books that I really loved in my journey in motherhood and homeschooling. This book I read first. It's called Better Together, and it's by Pam Barnhill. But this really just kind of opened up a new channel for me. I was putting my expectations on my daughter to follow what the school system parameters were and the grade level parameters. And so I've gradually shifted away from that over the years. I loved what she said about how we need to be concentrating on what is good and what is beautiful and what is true. Teaching our children that, and not only just teaching them about it, but exposing them to it. And that is what the whole idea of basket time is founded on. I'm just going to share with you what I do. The second book that I really loved, it's called Teaching from Rest, and it's by Sarah Mackenzie. And this just helped me kind of slow down in my homeschooling, recognizing that I need to teach them at their pace, not at my expectation of their pace. I have to make way for relationships, because relationships are where the true teaching is. And I found over the years, if I'm teaching them academics, they are teaching me so much more. But let me read this to you. By definition, to be efficient is to achieve maximum productivity with minimal wasted effort or expense. But relationships don't flourish or grow that way. Relationships need time spent lavishly. Homeschooling is all about relationships, and relationships just aren't efficient. Just that phrase to me really hit home, because I like efficiency and I like order and routine and scheduling. And when you have this many children, it's not perfect and it's not efficient. It's just not. So recognizing that what I do is about improving and increasing our relationship as we're learning, that just helped me so much. So in everything I do, I want to be connecting with my kids. I'm going to share with you an instance of something that happened in my homeschooling. This was just at the end of the school year we just finished up. I was doing math at the computer with my 9-year-old. My 7-year-old was hollering at me that he needed me and he needed help. And so I was hollering back across the room, I just helped you. You know what you're doing. You're fine. My 9-year-old just said, Mom, we just like it better when you're next to us. It was just such a good moment where he was helping me to recognize that it's not just that he needs help, it's that there's something comforting and there's something cozy about having me next to him. And that is how our learning is. Basket time for me was combining so many subjects for so many different ages, having us all close together, all communicating and all building an intimacy. So this might be challenging, but it's actually less challenging than trying to homeschool every single subject for every single child. So maybe it's a little funky with my daughter because she's older, but I still have her in there for the first part of our basket time. Then she can go into her stuff when we're starting the read alouds that are perhaps a little bit lower than her level or ones that she's already read. Like we just started this at the end of last year and she hadn't read it in a while. So after we started a couple chapters all together, she went in her room and she finished it. So now when I go to read this with the boys, she leaves and starts her other subjects. But that's how it goes. When you have a reader, she's like, oh, that book is exciting. I don't want to stop now. I'm going to go and finish the book.
Be strong in the Lord and in his mighty power.
7 years ago, our God was brought forth on this continent, a new nation, conceived in liberty, and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal.
The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost. Two roads diverged in a yellow river.
He watches from his mountain walls and like a thunderbolt he falls.
Their shape, colors, and motions are very lovely. These insects are the dragonflies.
If they cannot find a pond in which to make a pond, they will build a dam across the street to make a pond.
After all, they took months of labor.
What's wrong?
Often, books were chained onto library shelves so that people could only read them standing up. And you certainly...
Give us the why?
Wiggle those fingers. All right, what are they called? Phalanges.
It's a beetle.
There's looking. But it actually has a long. What is that? What is that?
I would love it if you would stay a while, like this video, subscribe to my channel, and click that notification bell so that you are notified every time I make a new video. Just want to remind you that you don't have to do things the way I do it. You don't have to do things the way you see someone else do it. You can take something that looks beneficial and you can shape it the way you want it. You can have something that is totally original. Remember, no one can mom your kids like you. I took the one less traveled by, and that, all the difference.
When I'm done, you have to show mine.
Okay, just set it up here.